Okay, so I have decided to make this new video stream um, to my friends, to the people that have been concerned about my well-being here in Brazil, or in the shit, as I normally say. I want to say hi to everybody that have been concerned and have been contacting me, and my friends and people that do understand the world situation in Europe, in Canada, in the United States. Hi, Carol. How you doing, babe? So anyway, it's something that it's happening here, and it's together happening in the United States, in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. What's going on is that all the groups, the special forces of the American military, are in ready alert preparations and training for possible invasion of Venezuela if Brazil goes through it. If Brazil starts some kind of bickering with the directly bickering, because bickering they already are, directly bickering with the Maduro, the dictator Maduro's government. The thing is, they cannot do that yet because of the elections. Trump cannot declare war at this point. And with the Lincoln Project attacking him in all fronts, with traditional Republicans speaking against him, uh, incentivizing to Democrats and Republicans, especially Republicans, to vote for Joe Biden for the first time in history, for the first time that this ever happened. A Republican uh, inducing a traditional Republican leader inducing Republicans to vote in the Democrat. Um, see, the thing is, the Lincoln Project is based on Abraham Lincoln, a Republican that did started a war among themselves, basically because of slaves and slavery and blacks' rights to end slavery, which is something that Trump does exactly the opposite. That's why you have those movements there, Black Lives Matter and so many other ones that um, resemble the 50s and 60s with Jim Crow and all the politicians like George Wallace attacking the leaders of movements, peaceful movements, and try to that included the murder of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all that. So this is history. I'm not going to tell you your history because you should know. You're not. I hope you're not like Brazilians that don't know shit from crap about history or anything else for that matter. They know what soap operas are. They know what lies in newspapers and newscasts are, but they do not know anything about history, literature, or world global. They even now think it's flat. The shit is flat. You have to be very stupid, or very scumbag to affirm that after Plato and Aristotle and so many people that thousands of years ago came to this conclusion. The Arabs um, uh, came to that conclusion. Malbatan and so many. I'm not going to tell you. I'm a doctor in navigation, so and geopolitical geopositioning of satellites, especially the Russian Cosmos satellite system. So which wouldn't exist if the Earth was flat. There would be no way. of a satellite, go to one point, stop, and get back. It doesn't work like that. So anyway, I'm not going to even get to this point because, you know. So anyway, we already have this pre-positioning of those scumbags that they call Brazilian military. This is cowards and scumbags, the real scumbags. They're Lutheran. They're doing pillage on the Brazilian reaches. They're killing the Brazilian natives, the Brazilian Aborigines. They're killing the silvícolas, which is with the Brazilian natives that live on the jungle. So they're they're despicable people. They're not patriots. They don't give a damn about Brazil. They care about themselves, their families, their immediate families. So they have a sweet deal here. No war since the Paraguayan War in the mid 1865, I believe, 1867, that was finished. It was 5 years of war. And that was it. After that, World War II, where they did dishes, and a few were killed, and skirmishes with the Germans, and blah 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 blah. But what they did was, skindo, and cooking and dishes. The Polish took Monte Castelo. That's the truth. A troop of Polish paratroopers took Monte Castelo, and then the people that came back up was easier to come up. Many were killed because they send the Brazilians, the useless piece of shit, first to get killed. And then the Americans went up and there was no more resistance because the Polish start killing up there already. So anyway, now those bums with uniforms, they are as a spearhead trying to poke the Venezuelan leadership, the dictator, and their military, which is composed for 2 million men. We have 300,000, barely. In condition to fight, I doubt it. I see their bellies. I see the size of their bellies. So they have a few thousand, I would say about 50 to 100,000 in condition to get shot in combat, little combat. Yeah. So anyway, this is what's going on right now because they're counting with the support of the American military to back them up with their long range attack weapons. So anyway, what's going on is that they are going to be without ground if Joe Biden is elected. So this is also a campaign for Joe Biden. I don't I don't love him. I don't think he's the salvation of the world. But he might be if he defeats Trump. If he kicks Trump out of the White House, what's going to happen is that the scumbag that we have for president here, that I must say the people elected, the idiots, guided by scoundrels, by people without value, moral values, that directed them to elect this piece of shit and all the people that are around him, because they made a coalition of the useless and elected a shitload of right-wing people. So neo-Nazis, Nazis, fascists, ultra right wings, even if you believe it in Brazil, white supremacists. This is ridiculous. You be a white supremacist in Brazil, born in Brazil, you ought to be shitting. So anyway, those idiots, those scumbags, those I would like to call them nincompoops, but they're not. They're stupid. They're morons. So they elected this low life, low level politician for 30 years that put all the sons instead of pay alimony to support them. They put them the state to pay alimony to support them. They put them all in politics, and the idiots elect them. So, so there's a lot of shit going on here in terms of corruption, in terms of misdeeds, in terms of murders, in terms of everything wrong. Nothing good. The COVID, the pandemic, it's out of control, and it's going to get a lot worse, I'm sure, because besides all that, they're stealing money from the hospitals, from the treatment, from the COVID. They're stealing money. They're stealing entire hospitals, entire supplies for hospitals. They stole tests, money that was supposed to buy tests. They gave to the first whore, a program that the first whore of Brazil has, which it doesn't do anything except put money on her pocket, so she can roll it. Anyway, this is what's going on, and I want you people to be in a good way understanding what's going on. Okay, I don't know if something happened uh, with my sound here. I'm going to check. So anyway, I hope everything is okay with all you people. The life is good, and I hope that you don't be too concerned about what's going on with me, because things ought to be good. And as soon as I can, I'm leaving. Once my mission here is accomplished, I'm leaving. So anyway, I thank you all for your concern. I thank you all for your friendship. And Carol, take care of yourself. You're a great woman, and you deserve to be well treated. So you guys, be good to yourselves, and don't worry about this old man. I can take care of this. Anyway, anyway, take care.